welcome to the WaterMinds studio. I'm joined here today with Janine Nielsen, North American Business Development Manager in the Water and Wastewater,
Yes.
and Jim Bursick, the President of MR Systems. And just like to see what trends and customer challenges you guys see in the water and wastewater industry.
Some of the challenges that our customers are looking at is quite different from manufacturing, right? They're looking at how they can mitigate some of the public incidents. They want to ensure public safety. And with that is connecting, and we call it more of the smart water plant theme, where we're connecting all of the smart, intelligent assets that we see in RTUs, variable frequency drives, motor control centers, all the assets down in a plant floor, all the way to the MES layer. So our customers are challenged with some of these disparate automation islands, as you can say, because just the nature of water where it's low bid. So there's different vendors, different technologies that they have to connect to. Is that what you see, Jim?
I really do. And plants aren't expanding as rapidly as they used to. We're seeing the demand go down a lot in most municipalities. And that's only because the low flow toilets and showers have now gotten in place. People are conserving more. And also, most importantly, the cities have plugged their holes. So they were leaking a lot of the water. So now the demand isn't as much for the new plants, but they still have to update these old PLCs and HMI systems. Also, the PLCs that we kept forever, the PLC 5s that have been workhorses for decades, we've told them that the new ones won't work much more accurate. You might get another bit in resolution on the analogs. Your discretes and our poll times in our industries, that's really not an issue. But due to cybersecurity and all these other things, we've really felt we've kind of done a disservice to our customers, not telling them that they need to replace these things more often than they have. Because just because it's still working, in our mind at least, is something that they need to be getting up to date and use a lot of the concepts that the IT departments have for replacing things before they go bad.
And a big trend you hear right now is just digital transformation. And kind of you mentioned, you're creating these digital twins or assets. So you're bringing these VFDs in, RTUs, and connecting these. And traditionally, these plants do want to be air gapped because of security, and especially now with cybersecurity being such an issue. How is Rockwell product being able, how do they optimize and connect to these enterprise networks?
So security is huge, right? So we look at that holistically. As a manufacturer of automation products, we do our part to instill security and protection within our products. But again, we have to also look at it in a defense in depth, where the solution is just not products, technology. It's also being part of certain councils, working with partners that know security, and then taking those technologies and looking at it in a holistic approach to help protect, our customers in the water industry.
And Jim, how have you seen some of this? Just
10 years ago, 15 years ago, it was 3 or 4 PLCs and a couple work. Now it's 5 to 10 plants, 200 remote telemetry units, all tied together with multi-layer historians, and it's just gotten a lot more complicated. They want all the security. They want the common passwords everywhere in common with their standard passwords they use in their municipality, and they want it updated to every asset, to every remote, all automatically. So the days of just putting together a system and starting up a plant, no one's really looking at it that way. The biggest issue we have also is trying to come up with a municipal-wide standard for any customer, because all these packages are mainly toolkits to build up a SCADA system, and it's very hard to implement a standard where you end up with the same product or the same look, feel, security levels with multiple cooks in the kitchen. So it is a challenge just taking on these latest, greatest technologies. Also the mobility, everybody wants everything in their hand. Everyone wants the information. It's not just a couple key people that need it anymore. So just keeping up with it has been a challenge, and trying to make all these different packages work in unison and keeping it secure has certainly been a challenge.
We have worked with our customers to help them through that journey. The first step before a cyber attack, identify and protect. During the attack is defending against it. And then after the attack is also recover. So, we have those technologies in Rockwell where we can help our customers along with our partners like MR Systems.
Appreciate it. And it's really been great working with Rockwell. And I do think we're seeing the market change to try to look for more of a connected solution where to take advantage of some of the enhanced security, some of the enhanced data or the high performance HMI information, getting more information out of your raw data. It really seems, at least to me, that if you have common platforms and software and that connectivity built in, it really does help getting that information and gives us the ability to provide that to our customers. Instead of just saying, we met the spec, there's your information, you take it from there. So it has been great having a partner that's this entrenched in our industry. We're only in water and wastewater, lowly water and wastewater, but certainly Rockwell is the number one provider in our industry, in our territory for sure. And they've really made a strong commitment to water and wastewater and supporting system integrators like us. And I really do appreciate you
Thank you.
coming by and
Thank you,
visiting
Jim.
with us.
Yeah,
today.
it's an exciting time. So we're looking forward to working more with MR Systems.
Thank you very much.